There we go. Alright, let's go again. Maybe I won't die 3 times in purple section this time. It's a better dream cave. That might have been too fast. No, it wasn't. Good.
When you enter a cave expecting a waterfall, the chances are your expectations will be met. But if you discard those expectations, don't you think instead the cave will be full of surprises? I ask for you, Hugh, to abandon your expectations, to pull me back from the brink of unreality. I need you to see the world not for what it is, but for what it can be.
Go in the door. Nice. Oh. Actually, Death Warp there. It's the only category where we Death Warp, so it's a little hard to remember. Slow version of that skip, but it's gonna save so much time on the segment. This should be a substantial gold split. Well, I'll walk back substantial, but it's gonna be gold by about 3 seconds. 2 to 3 seconds. Yeah, 2 seconds. Yeah, but the split for that segment in the last run was 504, so
Did you know
that's a slight
purple
improvement.
is at the very end of the visible spectrum. It's the hardest colour for our eyes to distinguish. Now, imagine a shade one step further than purple, a colour beyond what we can actually perceive. We call these impossible colours. And I fear that this is where I currently reside. If reality is rooted in our perception, and you cannot perceive me, do I even exist to you? I'm sure that I do. I mean, you're reading this letter, or at least I hope you are.
It's interesting, all three categories, this segment would be comparable across them. This segment is the same in all three categories.
Question. What is real?
A not ungood segment. Very polychromatic timer so far. Red, gold, green. Dush! That was an early jump, but I got away with it.
Dr. Gray soon became my assigned mentor, and I can't help but feel he somehow had a hand in it. Our fires burnt brightest when we worked together. It felt like we could achieve anything. We discovered more about colour than I could ever have imagined. We split light, mapped spectrums, we painted. We laughed. We worked long hours, and soon our goal became all-consuming. We were vessels. The work became more important than us, and we knew it.
Blasphemy! That's a good door offset, but it doesn't help when you don't get the warp right. When you don't get the inputs right. Gold split with a death. Fucking A.
It's funny. I don't remember much after that day on the grass. I do know that Dr. Gray and I spent many a time together. I would compliment him on his work, and his cheeks would flush with a pinkness. He'd notice and change the subject, embarrassed. This work we were doing together, it didn't feel much like work anymore.
Do hate it when that happens. Yes, good. Hello, thank you. Gosh, dang it. This room, though. This room. That should still save most of the 27, or fuck, I don't know, maybe it's a new gold split. Gold splits seem to be in fashion right now. I think it is, actually. Pretty substantial one, actually. I didn't miss a beaker, did I? Hope not, because that was like an 11-second gold split. No, I have 2 of 4 from that section. That's how many I should have. As we learned last run.
Once a seed has taken root, it doesn't take long for it to grow, to nurture and blossom into something beautiful. The seed of knowledge was planted in my mind, and I wasn't prepared to let it wilt and die. The university claimed my experiments were unethical, that altering the fabric of our reality was dangerous. They were unflinching. My research was confiscated and my contract terminated. Following my expulsion, I was left with no choice but to uproot and move us both far away. I knew of a small fishing village a boat ride from the university, where I hoped my reputation wouldn't precede me. You and I moved into a humble home, which is now where you've spent most of your childhood.
Dang it. Thought I was in the next room. All of my time spent playing this game, you'd think I'd know the order of the rooms by now. But I don't. Got the skip every time, Laster Hun. Yeah, I think this is... Yeah, mechanically going to get the skip, but it's not really a time save when I have to nudge the block twice like that. Another gold split. Hot dog, it's nice to be bad enough in a run again that I can be a minute ahead of my splits.
Do you recall those dusty old tomes that used to sit on my desk? The ancient scriptures of civilizations lost. I spent hours poring over them, searching for clues to support my research. Aside from their wonders, one thing stood out above all else. Blue. Or specifically the absence of it. Other colours were detailed at length, but not blue. It was never mentioned at all. The word simply didn't exist. Could they not distinguish blue? Without the how could we be sure they could see it at all?
That's such a sack of crap when that happens. Really? That's about the worst this room can go? That's seriously about the worst this room can possibly go. Everything that could have gone wrong did. And it's not the longest room, but it's definitely not the shortest either. We want that to be red, actually. Not just whatever Zany Lul's color. What? I'm not sure what happened there. That was a very... The room does not usually behave that way. I did something wrong, but it's fine. We're past it. Well, this run's going pretty well. At least by comparison. It's gonna be another gold split. And now the fun part. See, I got 108, some of the best. I would imagine 107 for this is possible. Woohoo! Almost didn't make that jump. Dang it. There we go. That one doesn't lose too much time to try it and fail. Getting it at second try is still way freaking faster than doing the room the normal way, and failing that doesn't help. That's better. Second try on both of those. Dang it. Yellow, not orange. Hope that's okay. It is. Seemed like I pushed the blue block further than normal. Oh shit. Oh my gosh, I just did that, didn't I? What was I even thinking? Well, time saved for next run, I guess. That was powerfully stupid. I don't know what I was even thinking. Now I can't get that. Yeah, this segment is not going to go very well. Still gonna be like ridiculously far ahead. At least I didn't do it there. That could have gone better, but it could have gone worse too.
My research led me to tales of a long-lost civilization.
Yeah, that segment should be about 10 minutes long, and it was almost 11 that time.
Strangely, though, this civilization is said to have felt no pain. They knew of pain and observed it, yet could not experience it themselves.
Still on actual PB pace.
Explaining to them the sensation of pain is like me explaining colour to someone that can only see in black and white. I wonder, Hugh, if we will be able to share in our experiences of colour.
It is possible to make that in one cycle, but it is so not worth trying. You have to have, like, frame-perfect movement. Hey, Vanilla Lab. Yeah, her name's Anna Acton. She is amazing. She's not been in much outside of England. I looked her up. She's mainly been on TV shows there and a few movies and this game. Of course, this game was, you know, developed in England, so stands to reason. I was probably a little bit safer than I needed to take it, but it worked. Pretty smooth laser madness, too. And the menu's not where I think it is. Okay, second try I can accept. Not bad. Back to 121. That's funny.
The first time I wore the ring, I could see a coloured image of the sun. Aqua, purple, orange, pink, red, blue, yellow and green. Great fireworks played out across the backdrop to my reality.
No, don't do that.
Was I dreaming? Was I alive? My senses dulled from a lifetime of monotone, struggled with the revelation. Time eased. Colours danced in slow motion, like Pollock painting a ballet on the moon. I removed the ring and time slipped back to normal. Colour dissolved into grey. It was overwhelming. But what followed affected me the most. After seeing in colour for the first time, when everything returned to normal, I could remember in colour. I had never before had a coloured memory.
Yeah, I don't have this skip in my splits. Because it's still fairly new. Damn it. Seriously, that should work. It's irritating. I shouldn't try to, like, shave off individual tenths like that. It's not worth it. Because if you get it wrong, you lose many seconds. Not a fan of when that happens. How about we push? No, I actually do want to go in there. Right? Oh, fuck me. Okay, it's like, where's the one that's on the rooftops? There it is. And then the other one's in... Yes, it's in here. That should have been a manual split. Or it should have been a auto split. Manual split would have been about a second late. Not quit. Damn it. I hate it when the menu is not where I think it is. But it's my own fault.
If a tree stands in the
Now we
woods
just gotta do
and
that
nobody's there to
part
see
we
it,
practiced earlier.
does that tree exist? Does it have colour and form? Does it matter? This journey has been difficult, Hugh, and whilst I have trodden a lost, winding path, I feel no closer to the truth I was after, no matter how long you chase the moon. If truth does exist in our minds, then I feel there may be one that I have neglected. All this time, you've been alone, and now uprooted, on a journey for my cause. For what? So that I could see the world a little clearer? I do hope, in the end, it was worth it. For both of us.
I have had that happen and I wind up falling on the spikes. Now the room that whenever I'm not doing 100% run, I always say, thank goodness I'm not doing 100% run, because this room sucks in the 100% run. That was about as painlessly as that room can go. Been a while since I've had that happen. Okay. Why did I think there was another color still to go? Then when I realized there wasn't, I didn't have enough oomph behind the jump. That's a very stupid time lapse. This is all of a sudden turned into a not very good run. I guess it never was that great a run. You know, don't let the gold splits fool you, it really wasn't. Tapers. I screwed this up so many times when practicing earlier. Not bad. It had, oh, yeah. It had that really silly death, and it was still a gold split by 10 seconds. That really silly and really costly death. Because I had to do half that whole room over again. Half that whole room. Does that make grammatical sense? I'm not sure it does. I didn't want to push it all the way. Specifically trying not to. I guess it's not a big deal. That might be bad. Even if it is bad, it's not terrible. It's just one extra jump if it is bad. 2 beakers left. I know where they both are, so... Oh, no! I actually made it. I didn't think I was going to make that. I know where both remaining beakers are, so no worries as far as this being a valid run. Worries as far as getting skips, though. Second try. I'm getting that one second try so many times lately. Let's try the rounding jump here. Good enough. Yeah, so that's obviously improvable. Second try double blue. Go down the ladder. Alright, not going for the crazy warp. Nice! I think. Yes! Nice. That's like the best cycle. "21-second possible time save in this segment." God, I suck at the ending segment lately. "28th and final beaker." Now we just finish the game. See if it tries to split too early. It did. It always does that.
Dearest Hugh,
Even though I don't have this split, that split marked down in the auto splitter, I think it's rather pointless to take a split there.
your mother,
But the other owners of the game disagree.
I thought that exiling her from the university would protect her, would protect you. She did not understand that some people choose not to see. I never stole the ring from her, Hugh. I tried to destroy it. Before it destroyed her.
Yeah, I definitely 107 is possible.
She had it under control. She knew what she was doing. My intervention shattered the ring, altering your mother's very fabric. My only reprieve is that you were able to follow in her footsteps, to experience her work firsthand. We do not see things as they are here. Instead, we see them as we are. Your mother, she has been waiting for you.
Alright.
I expect she will be thrilled to see how far you've come.
Stretch of the arm muscles. Not too shabby a run. Definitely improvable. It's about a 108.15 or so. It's about a 2-minute PB. A little under 2 minutes. $108.20? Okay. Yeah, so that's a PB by a minute and 35 seconds, or a minute and 45 seconds. Yeah, that's decent. Thanks. Yeah, I definitely want to get a new PB in this category to get that GDQ submission run off the top of the leaderboard. Hey, Snarky J.